the inhuman behavior of Putin's war machine continues, I think that the resolve of the world to do more is growing. And I am more than ever convinced that Putin will fail. He will fail because he will fail in his catastrophic venture in Ukraine because he fatally underestimated the heroism and the resolve of the Ukrainians to fight. He underestimated Western unity. And among other things, by the way, he underestimated the passionate commitment of the people of this country to help. And since that great Aberdonian Michael Gove announced the scheme on Monday, we've seen 147,000 people and families across the UK open their homes to the evacuees. By the way, many of the offers here in Scotland, Aberdeenshire, I'm told, has the highest number so far. Well done, Aberdeenshire. Well done, all those who are doing it. Only a few weeks ago, I was up here and I met some highly skilled shipbuilders in Rosyth who were fitting out 2 minesweepers to go to help the Ukrainian Navy. And of course, we will get them into the Black Sea as soon as it is practicable to do so. But there is more that we can do now. And there's one crucial way that we can all begin to help the world to stand up to Putin. And that is to wean ourselves off dependence on his oil and gas. And in that great national effort, a great national effort and a great international effort, Scotland will be in the lead. And I mean doubling down on the UK's production of offshore wind energy, much of it driven by the great Aeolian gusts of wind that I've seen myself off the Scottish coast. Wind, double down on that, force march to more wind. I mean investing in tidal. We put 39 million into some revolutionary projects, some of them here in Scotland. I mean more solar power, more nuclear power. We've got to make some big bets on UK nuclear power. And by the way, I mean a lot more hydrogen, which, as I understand it, is already powering the buses here in Aberdeen. Is that right? Yes. That's extraordinary. It's fantastic. I also mean making sensible use of this country's own natural hydrocarbon resources. And are we not crazy to be talking about completely shutting down domestic production only to buy oil and gas at a vast markup from Vladimir Putin's Russia? And yet that, unbelievably, is the stated policy of the Scottish National Party and the Labour Party. Of course, it was in Glasgow that the world came together for that epoch-making, wonderful COP26 summit, and we all pledged to move beyond coal and hydrocarbon-fueled vehicles and to plant billions of trees. And of course, look at what we've already done. Look at how fast we've decarbonised our economy and our industry. Of course, we can continue the transition to a low-carbon future. We can get to net zero. In fact, we can continue to lead the world in cutting carbon emissions as we have done. But it is also vital to recognise that in this transition, there will be a continuing and vital role, important role, for oil and gas, not least in producing hydrogen. And that's why it makes sense for the government, our government, to continue to help that crucial industry in the northeast of Scotland with a North Sea transition deal worth £16 billion. And I repeat, what is the policy of Labour and the SNP? Turn off the taps now, cap the wells. What a disaster that would be. It would mean prices up even further. It would mean jobs lost just when householders are feeling the pinch of the high gas and oil prices. And of course, it would mean exposing the UK to continued blackmail from Vladimir Putin. Together, our country, the UK, is leading the world in standing up to the hydrocarbon drug-pushing bully of the Kremlin. And together, we're going to wean ourselves off that addiction to Russian hydrocarbons, and together, we are a force for good in